Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are covering the Man United v Tottenham Premier League game at Old Trafford. Now, we've got a few switch-ups in the starting 11 today. We have Ugarte coming in for Eriksen. We have... Is that the only switch up? We've got Martinez and De Ligt at the back. Normality channel with Riley Taylor. Hey there. Riley, how are you doing, man? Haven't seen you since the Euro streams. Okay, so for the starting lineup, we've got Onana in goal. We have De Ligt and Martinez at centre-back. We've got Delo at left-back. We have Mazraoui at right-back. We have a midfield three of Mainu, Ugarte and Fernandes. And up top we have Rashford, Xerxes and Ahmad. Now, in my preview, I did mention that Eriksen should be dropped. And we can see here, Ten Hag has in fact dropped Eriksen. So, is admin an oracle? Who knows? You tell me. But we are looking set up and ready for this game. Be interesting to see what Ugarte can do now that he's coming officially into the Premier League side that he hasn't necessarily been in. Also, for him to have his first Premier League start, I believe, against Tottenham Hotspur. Pretty intense match to start off with. Riley, well, we have got some big breaking news in terms of Chelsea v Man United in the Women's Super League. Due to the scheduling of Chelsea's first UWCL group stage game, the BWSL game between Chelsea and Man United, due to take place on the 6th of October, has been postponed. That's a bloody mouthful, isn't it, Riley? Viv, hello. How you doing, man? Suhan, hello. I see you, my friend. What do we think of the lineup, guys? I was pretty sure that Ten Hag wouldn't start Eriksen in this match, so although I would have gone with Casemiro, he must think that Ugarte is ready to start in the Premier League, so good to see what his first official start in the Prem is going to look like. Everybody get their score predictions in the chat as well. I'm going with a solid 2-0 victory to United. Looks solid, don't know about Xerxes. I don't think Højlund is ready to come back, Viv, so I think that's why Zerk has kept his place. Also, we've seen Rashford at striker. He's not offering much, is he? So, yep, we've definitely gone with Xerxes for a reason. If you haven't already, lads, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Let's go United. United. Yeah, I would have preferred Rasmus starting. He's obviously looking to edge Rasmus back into the starting 11 rather than just throwing him right back in. But it has been a couple of games since he returned now, so don't see why he isn't starting. Must just not be up to match fitness, I guess. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if Rasmus can have an impact on this game. Who knows? Maybe bring Rasmus off the bench and then we're in business. Viv is going with a 3-1. What's your score prediction, Suhan? I'm feeling fairly confident today. I'm going to go over 2-0. I think we won't concede against Spurs at home. Suhan going with a 2-1. Okay, a lot of people are going with 2-1s. I think we'll just edge it today. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But very excited to see Ugarte's full debut, full Premier League debut. Christian, very excited to be here for the El Sacico, the relegation candidate derby. Well, you think you're all that because you've got Cole Palmer, who's actually a United fan. Don't worry, Christian, he'll be with us in a few seasons. Once he sees that you can't actually win anything in your godforsaken club. It's been a long week. Please be good. I'm confident today, lads. I think we're going to get a good result. I think a lot of people have doubted us, including many of the fans, but if XG is anything to go off of, and I've put my whole channel's career on the line with it, then I think we're going to absolutely dominate this game. Bear in mind, if we win today, we'll only be, I think it's 3 points off Chelsea, so people obviously blow up everything. I mean, it blows out of proportion when it's United, but a couple of good results and we're back. We're right back up there, so let's see who can impress today. Will it be Fernandes? Will it be Maddison? Okay, we have kicked off. Let's start this timer now. Okay, Tottenham playing out from the back. They are going to look to dominate possession. However, we are also a side that looks to dominate possession now. So let's see how we get on. Okay, Spurs already trying to play it out from the back here. Tottenham have only recorded 11 wins in 65 meetings with the Red Devils. Fernandes presses already. Christian, to be honest, I hope you guys win, but if you end up getting touched by Spuds at home, you might as well turn Old Trafford into a strip club. Well, thank you, Christian. Okay. That won't happen, but yep, thanks for that. Okay, Tottenham coming forward here. Ball over the top. Cross in. And Managerial away. Okay, Tottenham on the ball. Tottenham have taken control of possession here. Tottenham turn. Okay, Onana on the ball. Onana to Delo. To Martinez. Martinez just plays the ball straight out to Tottenham. Delo to Rashford. Rashford to Fernandes. Fernandes forward to Garnacho. Way too heavy. Rashford picks it up though. Okay, Tottenham gain possession again. Tottenham driving forward. Delict. Wow. Tottenham 1-0. 2 minutes in, Tottenham score. Was that on the back post? Was that under Lowe's post? Oh my god. 1-0 Tottenham. Where was Delo there? That was on the back post. Okay, so an interception's made from Rashford's pass to Garnacho. Tottenham run straight through our midfield. Delo's just not even marking. Why is Delo not even chasing the player? Delo doesn't even think to sprint back to... He puts his hand up straight away. Delo, man. I don't know if Ugarte is ready for the Premier League just yet, boys. I mean, what has just happened? Right. Okay, so we're 1-0 down at home in the first 5 minutes. Spurs continue to play out from the back. Looks like Spurs are taking hold of a possession here. This is not a good start. This is not a good start. Well, what do we do from here, lads? What do we do from here? Okay, we've got Mainu, 2 Xerxes, 2 Mazraoui. I think what's really costing us right now is Ugarte is not going to create much. So with Ericsson out of the side, with Ericsson out of the side, we're really going to be dependent on Mainu and Fernandes here. Okay, let's have a look at the stats here. Possession with Tottenham, XG with Tottenham, 1 big chance with Tottenham, 1 shot with Tottenham, 0 for United. Ugarte looking like more like Ugarden, the way he moves at the speed of a tree. Okay. It's not looking good, is it, Christian? It's not looking good. Okay, Mazraoui at the back to Onana. How do we get back in this game? Because at the moment, Spurs are pressing us all the way back. Delo, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to blame Delo for that goal. I think the Spurs player shouldn't have been allowed to just drive through our midfield, but then at the same time, why is Delo not marking the player on the back post? Delo's moved up to midfield and he feels like he doesn't even have to defend anymore. It's quite tragic when you think about it. Okay, Mazraoui. Oh boy. Mazraoui to Ugarte. Ugarte down. We got the Delo mistake out early, only up from here. I hope so. Okay, Mainu. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, Delict here at the back to Onana. Onana. Long ball to Rashford. Oh, come on, Rashford, please. Rashford, please. Oh, save from the Tottenham keeper. Rashford wondering where... Oh, is he offside? He wasn't offside. Dodgy call from a linesman there. Okay, Tottenham on the ball again. We've got Fernandes going further forward than Xerxes. Tottenham are playing it all over us right now. Ugarte is not up to speed. They're playing it literally around him. Oh, that could be 2-0. Nope. Away by Mazraoui. We are fighting for our lives right now to stay in this match. Madison with a cheeky 1-2 there with the other Spurs player, and then almost grabbing himself a goal. Ugarte is just there to be played around. 6-1 incoming, sack the bald fraud. Oh no. We can't sack Ten Hag. We just need... I don't know what's going on, to be honest. We have been absolutely dominated since the start of this match. Delo to Mainu. Spurs are attacking us for fun right now. Okay, Tottenham on the ball again. I'm going to go eat. You lot better not be down more when I return. I can't promise anything, Christian. I need to stand up for this. I'm not even sitting down for it. This is tragic. Okay, Tottenham play it around the back again. Our pressing is non-existent. The only person who seems to be pressing is Fernandes. Okay, Delict at the back. Lets the ball run out of play. Oh, Lord. Andrew looking happy with himself. Okay, Mazraoui at right back to Garnacho. Mazraoui to Ugarte, and he just gets bullied off the ball. Okay, Garnacho back to Ugarte. I think Casemiro would have done a much better job than Ugarte in the midfield. Got Fernandes finding Rashford. Okay, finally. Oh, if only that ball was better from Rashford. Xerxes would have been in. But he couldn't quite thread it through. Okay, Maddison. Everything's coming from Maddison right now. Spurs again retaining possession here, but we're on the attack with Rashford. To Delo, to Mainu. Back to oh god, Rashford, why did you leave that ball? Nothing's coming off for us right now. Oh god. Spurs with a throw in here. Fernandes to Ugarte. Finds Manzarawi. Manzarawi finds Garnacho. Okay, Delo in the left back position. To Rashford. Rashford drives his way out of play. Okay. Okay, Tottenham on the ball again. Ugarte literally jumping on people to tackle them. Oh, this really is not looking good. We're almost 20 minutes in and we've still not been able to get a hold of this game. We can still come back from this though. Okay, Martinez to Fernandes. Fernandes over the top to Garnacho. Ball was a bit heavy. What's Garnacho gonna do? Garnacho finds Mazraoui. Mazraoui gives the ball away, but then does he get it back? Nah, slipped. What is that from Delict? Tottenham on the attack again. So much space. So easy to... Oh my god, they almost scored a second. Hit the post. Oh my god. Okay, Tottenham almost score a second there. Lord help us. Okay, Tottenham continue to dominate us here. Oh, Mainu to Xerxes. Oh my god, Xerxes again. Missed chance from Xerxes there. Okay, Tottenham coming forward again here. We've at least had a shot on target now with Xerxes' effort. Delo to Fernandes. To Xerxes. They are all over us like a rash, Tottenham. Okay, Tottenham win possession again and they play it around the back. Don't really know what to say at this point. Tottenham have just absolutely demolished us. Ugarte pressing up high, but Xerxes can't get the ball through to Rashford. Delo clears the ball. Tottenham in our final third again. Great defending for Mazraoui. Doing exactly what Delo couldn't do on his back post. Oh, Lord. Ugarte is just all over the place right now. Onana collects. How is the side with Timo Werner beating us? How do Spurs have the majority of possession at Old Trafford? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so bad. Nav, mate, this is terrible. I don't know what is going on in these players' heads. This is actually atrocious. So many mistakes. Do you want to know where Ten Hag went wrong, Nav? He picked Ugarte. Ugarte wasn't ready. This is why I said in the preview we had to go with Casemiro. Because Eriksen would have got overrun. Casemiro would have kept our shape, but with Ugarte, we really just haven't been able to keep a shape at all. Trashford, Fernandes, garbage, and Diogo Deluni tunes stinking up the place as per usual. The two standout poor performances, I'm looking at Delo and I'm looking at Ugarte at the moment. 38% possession at home. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Casemiro needs to come on. He needs to sub off Ugarte at half time. Ugarte has not provided anything in that midfield. While we're still in the game as well, like, Casemiro has to come in. As soon as they score 2 goals, then we're done. The defence looks atrocious today. Delo on the back post again. Like, you saw with Mazraoui how he was able to defend his back post and prevent the goal from happening. Why can't Delo do that? Oh, wow. Scissor kick there. Zaman Sheikh. There's a new training ground for Premier League clubs, and the ground is Old Trafford. Oh, God. Ten Hag's time might be up, you know. I think if we see like a 3-0, 4-0 here against Tottenham, then it could be the beginning of the end, but it's still 1-0. We can still come back into this if Ten Hag makes the right adjustments. We can still definitely get back into this game. But the passing has been so sloppy. The passing really has been really sloppy. United always there to ruin the weekend. Ugh. There's still hope, guys. There's still hope. Fernandes cross. Ugh. Bruno Fernandes to shoot with another ping pong pass. This is what you're making me have to put up with, Ten Hag. Please, save us. Bring on Casemiro or Eriksen. Anyone's an improvement from Ugarte at this point. Can't even blame it on injuries no more. We will come back into this game, I'm sure of it. We can come back into this game. Come on. The only problem is we take about like 4 big chances to score 1, so it's not good when you're already down. Oh, Fernandes to Garnacho. Oh, what's Garnacho doing there? Crossing it. Oh, Lord. No Vibes FC anymore. Nope. It's not looking like Vibes FC. It's looking like Fight for Survival FC right now. And I swear down, this Nacho Plate guy can't score even in a brothel. Oh, Garnacho, man. Good cross from Rashford. Garnacho just couldn't get it on target. Okay, Spurs come forward. Oh my days, Burner missed. Oh god. I'm guessing my completely legit stream is a bit behind everyone else's. Looking forward to seeing Miss Werner miss. Delo shit show. Delo, Ugarte, and Bruno so bad. Timo Bunsen Burner still can't hit goal to save his life. Delict also not up to standard today. Oh, Delict sprinting back here. Well, what good save from Onana there, keeping us back in the game. Not bringing us back in the game. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I think Ugarte and Delo are the two to blame for this performance. Delo just giving the ball away and then shrugging. What's he doing? And then he gets the ball, and then he has to tackle the player to bring him down. Oh my god! Oh my god, Delo. Oh my god, his one-on-one defending hasn't improved. He gives the ball away, shrugs, and like puts his head down, and then he has to make a challenge. And wow. Crowd looks charged though. Onana, Mazza, and Rashi only ones who are really trying. Yep, agree with that, Nav. Yellow on both of your fullbacks is not a great game state or stat. Oh my god. Madison through kick, Onana punches away. Bruno, red card. Red. Oh my god, no. No. Oh, please tell me you guys are lying. Please tell me you guys are lying. A Bruno red card? Where does the red card come from? Okay, Xerxes. Okay, we're on a counter-attack. How does it go from counter-attack to red card? Rashford to Fernandes. Fernandes to Mainu. Mainu can't play the ball through. Then Fernandes. What happens there? Fernandes gets a red card for what? A red card for what? Has the ref been paid off? What's going on here? Ow! We need to see a replay of this. Okay, so Fernandes goes in. He kind of sticks his studs up at him. He slips. But it didn't. His studs didn't hit him. It was the side of his foot. It was a high boot, but his studs didn't hit him. He turned his foot away so his studs wouldn't hit him. That's a yellow card at most. Come on. If the studs on his boot hit him, then fair enough, but he turned his foot away so they wouldn't. Are we not even going to look at VAR for that? Maddison even goes over to apologise because he knows that it's not a red card. And Mount's coming on for Mainu. Oh, God. If Ten Hag somehow gets a result out of this, Mason no legs Mount coming on. Mainu injured, did you say, Nav? What made us think that it was an injury? Oh, these XG stats are not looking good, boys. 1.99 to Spurs, 0.34 to United. No joke, you guys look worse than Ipswich today. Dutch commentator said it. Spurs continue to dominate possession. Going to be even easier for them now to play through 10 men. Who knows, though? Maybe the red card is what we needed to shake things up. Admin joining the Ten Hag out gang after the poor XG today. I can't join it when Delo isn't defending on the back post and he's just so poor. And Ugarte has just been invisible. I can't. Bruno's downfall needs to be studied. Oh, I didn't even think that he was having like a proper downfall, to be honest. But this red card isn't a good look. So a Fernandes red card and a Kobe Mainu injury. Ugarte might also get a red, you know. Such a hothead. He was supposed to bring fight into the team, but he's just brought a bit of lethargic energy, really. Okay, 5 minutes till half time is up. Ten Hag is looking rather angry on the touchline. Hot head, cold legs. Sounds like Ugarte at the moment. Need Casemiro's experience, in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. I say take Ugarte off, put Casemiro on, Casemiro and Mount midfield, go with a 4-4-1 formation, keep Rashford and Garnacho on, and then maybe toss Xerxes off and bring on Højlund. And then literally just pump balls long. That's all we can do. Because trying to play expansive football at the moment is not going to work when we don't have the personnel. Oh, Delo on the back post again, almost giving away a penalty to Spurs there. This is absolutely tragic. Mount on a yellow now. Man head gone United. How's Mount on a yellow? Delo's doing his crab stance defensive work again. Whenever you put him in a position where he actually has to defend, he is not good. Xerxes, ball loose to Rashford. There's a lot of frustration in that front line at the moment. Looks like we're playing with a 4-3-2 formation at the moment as well. Oh, if we get to half-time 1-0 down, that's good. This is not how I saw my afternoon going. Tottenham on the left-hand side. I don't see us winning anymore, says Nav. I think if we get into half-time, we get to see what Ten Hag's all about. If he somehow pulls a win from this performance when we've gone 10 down, then I think that will give him a lot of credit in the bank for the Ten Hag outers. If we should lose, then yeah, I think we can still go off of individual mistakes for now, but still, why are they performing so badly before this match? Like, it's the manager's job to get them ready, so... And I think it all comes down to who he picked in the midfield, and he picked Ugarte, and I don't believe that was the right choice. Mount with a great ball to Garnacho, but well defended by the Spurs back line there, Van der Ven. The system ain't working. Since you guys are down a goal, you can't even do the Paella Pulis, 5-4-0 tactic. System ain't working even before the red. The system wasn't working because Ugarte, like usually, this is the thing, if we want to dominate possession, we need Eriksen to start, but then I can see why Ten Hag didn't start Eriksen, because the last time we faced Tottenham, Eriksen had an absolute stinker, and he was the first to be subbed off, so... So what do we do? Do we bring on Eriksen? Do we bring on Casemiro? Do we even go for the win, or do we just try and damage limitation, smash and grab a goal, and then defend? I think he's going to bring on Eriksen at halftime. He's going to bring on Eriksen at halftime to get the goal, and then if we can't do that, then he's going to bring on Casemiro. Terrorist ball. The way Ugarte is playing, you guys are down 2 men. Donut FC, nothing in the middle. I think Ugarte is putting in a Scott McTominay-esque performance here. Why always us? Why us? Zidane soon. Why always us? X is in shambles. Awful first half, fellas. Boys, I'm not going to lie. Deloitte at left back's not it, but we can't blame him. We can, I'd say 60% of the blame for the goal comes on Deloitte, if not 50%. And then the other 50% goes to Ugarte and the midfield and the defence that just let him... How did they let that Spurs player just roam straight through us? Like... But Deloitte on the back post, again. Look at this, 2xG for Tottenham, 63% possession. We aren't able to have more possession than our opponents unless either Casemiro or Eriksen starts. I don't know why Ten Hag went with Ugarte, because he's clearly not ready. He had a mediocre performance against Barnsley, and then we drew 1-1 against FC Twente in the Europa League. Ugarte did not warrant a start today. I don't know why he's starting. What changes would you guys make at half-time to get us back in it? Because I think that we can actually get back in it if we actually take our chances and some players turn up. But I'm gonna go with subbing off Ugarte straight away at half-time for Casemiro. Have Mount and Casemiro play in a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1 now. Take off Xerxes and bring on Højlund. Højlund up top for long balls. Casemiro in for Ugarte, shoring up the midfield, and then Mount next to him for the legs. And then we've still got Rashford and Garnacho on the wings to actually provide some sort of threat. But that's the only thing I can think of. Isn't Zerk a better option for long balls? He's a better option for long balls if the wide players are playing wide and up top. But if we're playing 4-4-1, then Rashford and Garnacho are going to sit a bit deeper. So then Zerk won't have an out ball really when he brings the ball down, and he'll probably just get tackled, and then we'll give possession away. But if we have Højlund up top, then we can at least, I don't know, have the opportunity of Casemiro putting a ball over the top for Højlund, or maybe Rashford with a ball over the top. I just don't think Zerk is it. I do not think Zerk is it. Can't control the game, can't counter. How is Ten Haram expecting to win football games? Need a clinical striker as well with Hoyland. Why is the timer still on? It's half time. Thank you for highlighting that, Mr. Damien. Oh, God. This has just been tragic. The stream was going down as well in the first half. Today has not been a good day for Old Truthford or any United fan out here. We need to take Ugarte off. We need to take Ugarte off. I would ask you guys to like the stream, but to be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to when we're performing like this. Bro, only gods can help us now, so let's pray, says Shrivanjay. Admin hoping the game ends quicker if he leaves the timer on. Oh. Feels like when wheels fell off with Ole. It does have that feeling, that Watford feeling of when like Maguire got the red card as well, but fortunately, it was an attacking player that got the red card and not a defensive player. But we've got Mazraoui on a yellow card and Delo on a yellow card. Delo, is everyone in agreement that Delo should have done better for the goal? Is everyone in agreement with that? Or am I just like hating on him? Because I need to actually see if I'm seeing this right. Because in my mind, there's a player in front of you literally running to the back post and Delo isn't even like sprinting back to like cover him. He's just jogging back thinking that the ball's not going to get to him. It's so lazy. It's so lazy. And as Shivanjay says there, Delo's been cooked the entire game as well. Like, he gives the ball away, puts his head down, notices, oh wait, I have to defend again. And then he ends up like rugby tackling the player to the ground. Oh, Delo's trash, man. He's trash at defending. Fair enough, he's improved going forward, but he's so bad at defending. That red card is nothing. James Maddison just slipped. Exactly. But Fernandes slipped and Maddison slipped, but also Fernandes made sure that his studs didn't hit Maddison. Like he hit Maddison with the side of his boot, which is made of plastic. So why is he getting a red card for the side of his boot touching, like grazing his thigh? Delo didn't even challenge for the ball. No, he didn't. I mean, Delo's thing was more of a red card than bloody Fernandes is. Delo has been shocking. How do you let Brennan with no Johnson score? Maddison should be two-legged by Martinez if other goal is scored. I hate James Maddison with a passion now. Thank God Son is injured. Oh, if Son was playing, we're like 2-0, 3-0 down at least. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. I mean, I'm hoping we can improve in the second half because then at least I think if we get a draw out of this game, I'd be happy now, given what we've witnessed. I think it should have been an easy win before, but obviously things change and yeah. This match has been tragic, says Shivanjay. Imagine Son had those Werner opportunities. They almost scored again because of Delo as well. They almost scored because what was that opportunity where Spurs hit the post? I need to make note of all of this because Delo, he's getting another video made on him after all of this. This is so bad. So bad. 7 or 8 points in 6 games is crazy. This match has been so bad that my wheelchair-ridden grandma walked after 20 years to turn off the TV. Shout out to Shivanjay's grandma there. I mean, performing miracles just because of how bad United are. Crabby performance by Delo. Very crabby indeed. Oh, mate. Oh, they're having a laugh. They're having an absolute laugh with this performance. Come on. This is what Van Nistelrooy and Ten Hag get paid the big bucks for. They've got to get at least a draw from this. We're still at home. We've still got a fight. We've still got a chance. Okay, Casemiro is preparing to come on, so good. It's good. Ten Hag has been tuning into the stream, so he knows what he's doing. We're in relegation form. Feels like Chelsea last season. I just think that we didn't get the balance of the squad right. I mean, the summer transfer window, yeah, we got all of our targets, but where the proven ready right now players? First red card in 242 games as Manchester United player for Bruno Fernandes. Well, who has more crabs to lower Astrid Wet? Well, you're responsible for Astrid Wet, Christian. I mean, she is a Chelsea fan. Always 1 step forward with 3 step backwards. We need to see something change, surely. I just don't... I'm just trying to work out where it all went wrong to begin with, and I think it really... In all fairness, it does come down to the manager for this result, but not because of our poor tactics or this is wrong or that's wrong. I think he just got the team selection wrong. I don't think Ugarte should have started this match, and I think it was very naive for Ten Hag to think that he was ready to start this match. Zerk at 10 against Villa with Højlund striker. We could actually see that, Nav, now. We could actually see that. Bro, these players are getting this money for nothing. When you think about how much these lot get paid, it's ridiculous, man. Wasn't Delo a mentality monster? I don't know who's calling Delo a mentality monster. I don't think Delo has ever shown that he's like in the top, I don't know, let's say 20% of players in the Premier League when it comes to defending. Like, he's an atrocious defender. He's an atrocious defender, and he's even worse at left back. No passion from these people. Ugarte is staying. Ugarte is staying. Who's coming off for Casemiro? Xerxes. Okay, we're putting all of our eggs in the... We're putting all of our eggs in the Garnacho and Rashford basket then. I guess we're playing Ugarte, Mount, Casemiro, and then 2 up top with Rashford and Garnacho. Rashi was giving him a talk. It all went wrong when you decide to rehire Dutch Johnny Sins. Okay, Ten Hag's coming out of the tunnel saying, come on, to the fans. This is a crisis moment for Ten Hag. Let's see what can happen. If Casemiro ends up getting a red card, I swear. I'm ending the stream right there. If Casemiro ends up getting a red card, I'm out. I'm intrigued now. We've gone 4-3-2. We're going to have Casemiro, Mount, and Ugarte in the midfield, with Rashford and Garnacho up top. Okay, Spurs play it around the back line. Let's get the timer back up. I am watching Villa if Casemiro gets a red. Oh, God. Please help us. Save us, please. Is that an offside for Spurs? Ten Hag looking at his piece of paper here. Okay, Onana to Mazraoui. Mazraoui forward to Rashford. Come on. Oh. Spurs keeper away. Okay, Mazraoui back to De Ligt. Martinez to De Ligt. De Ligt to Casemiro to Mazraoui. Okay, we're finally trying to build some play here. Rashford to Casemiro. Casemiro fouled. Casemiro to Martinez. Martinez to Delo. Delo to Garnacho. Garnacho to Martinez. Martinez long ball. Delo is now playing as left winger. Oh my god. Okay, Spurs have just opened us up completely on that left-hand side again. Where's Delo? De Ligt, yep. Okay. De Ligt makes the challenge, but the goal's in there. That left-hand side. That left-hand side every time. Why is Delo going that far up? Kulusevski handing Ten Heisenberg his P45. Guys, can you tell me why Delo was going up as a left winger then? It's exactly the same as the first half. Oh god, they didn't improve. You think we're 1-0 down to 10 men and Delo decides to become a left winger? Why is nobody busting a gut to, like... Where's Ugarte? Like, how's Mount catching up with a player quicker than Ugarte is? With that free player in the box? Kulusevski. Get a mass on the bench at least. Delo's trash, man. I can't be asked anymore. Against top opposition, Delo will be he'll get shown out every single time. All we needed is for the back line to stay sturdy, and we've got Delo running past Garnacho to be a left winger. We're shite, says Stephen. Couldn't agree more, mate. It's absolutely tragic, man. This will be their second win at Old Trafford since that 6-1. Delo doing an inside job. I don't understand what Delo's doing there. Like, why not just run back? Why not just run back? Why are you becoming a left winger? Bro must hate Erik Ten Hag with a passion. Okay, so far, both goals have come from Delo's side. One with him not tracking back, and the other, him just deciding to become a left winger and do an overlap with Garnacho when Garnacho obviously wasn't going to pass the ball to him. Mazraoui defends well here. Oh, finally a fullback that can get the basics down. Very good from Mazraoui. Mazraoui, who also prevented a goal from happening, by the way. Okay, so I thought we were... Yeah, we've gone 4-4-1, but with Rashford up top rather than Højlund. What do you think of Big Thomas, admin? Who's Big Thomas? Another cross. Okay, Delo's side. Let's see what happens here. Ugarte thankfully saves. Why is... Oh my god. Thomas Tuchel. He's won the top trophies. I'm not going to talk about other managers yet. I still can't get over how many mistakes these players are allowed to make. I think we need to set... He's not a left back though. Delo's not a left back. That's what we need to remember. But the boy can't defend. The boy can't defend. How can he be a fullback if you can't defend? Can't wait for Delo to face Palmer, Sancho, Jackson, and Madueke. Oh god, he's gonna be doing the hokey cokey when he's facing them. Only God can save Man United now, says Zaman. Oh lord. I think they were looking for a pen there against Mazraoui, but Mazraoui knows how to make a challenge, unlike some other people. Even if he isn't a left back, at least get the basics right. With a fullback who can't defend and a keeper who can't save shots, we're screwed, lol. Oh, God. I just don't see how it gets better. I feel like Delo's been found out. But against some opposition, he can just bomb forward and they won't do anything. But against top level opposition, they know to like double team him. Like here, Spurs right now, 22, 1-on-1 with Delo. What does he choose to do? Passes it straight in there because Delo's not going to engage and it's a shot on target. There's so many examples. There's so many examples there. Please tell me you guys just saw that. Delo does not engage. And then, boom, they're 2 passes away. They're 2 passes away from having a shot on target. That could have easily been 3-0. Lytra captain now. Martinez is losing his head. I feel like any Man United captain loses their head at this point. It's damage limitation at this point. We're not going to win or draw, so... Thought Casemiro was vice. That was probably last season or the season before, but not this season. Tyrion Martinez looking to stick himself a red card scene as well. Rooney looks so sad in the crowd. Oh, everyone looks sad, mate. That's all that we have now as United fans. Sadness. Happy FC has officially been disbanded. Poor Rooney having to watch this United team. Checkmate, mate. Yeah. They're carving us open. It's Werner, for fudge's sake, not Messi. Onana's the only one who's really had a good performance today. I'd say Mazraoui has been above average. Onana, good. Everyone else. Like, why is Ugarte there? I thought Ugarte was there to, like, cover the back four. Ugarte's not performing any better than Scott McTominay would at CDM, guys. Ugarte just looks like he's so heavy-footed. He just looks like a bulldozer who's just like running into people. You lot were never happy FC this season. 5 goals and 6 is legit relegation form. Okay, Spurs playing it around the back. Rashi before the red was also good. He was decent, but people are going to look at his overall performance, and in this second half, he hasn't really done anything. I can't believe Delo was stupid enough to run forward at left wing when we're 1-0 down and it's the start of the second half. Like, pick your moments, man. Corner from Mount. Martinez is saying handball from Kulusevski. Let's have a watch. That looks like it hit his shoulder from that angle. Okay, another corner from Mount. Balls to Garnacho on the edge of the box. Garnacho plays it to Rashford. Rashford cross. Oh my god, please. Come on. Oh, Martinez. What's that? Another handball shout. That's a handball. The ball literally hit his hand. The ball literally just hit Romero's hand. No VAR on that. Okay, this is ridiculous, man. We don't have ref decisions going our way. Our players are shit enough as it is. Garnacho's touch, what? Oh my god, Garnacho's just kicked out for a goal kick after already mishandling the first touch. At least the crowd is lively. The crowd's always going to be lively, man. Martinez with a cross to Garnacho. Oh, good defending there by Spurs. We're putting some pressure on them now. Decent play. Okay, Spurs continues to play it out from the back. Martinez, good interception. Knocked down though. Wins the foul. Mason Mount with another free kick here. Ball over the top, but the Spurs keeper collects. Look at that. Rashford tracking all the way back. Rashford tracking all the way back to block Solanke. How can he do that, but Delo, who's a defender, can't track back? Ridiculous. Regard Gnome with the yellow. Oh, how's he picked up a yellow? That's how he's picked up a yellow. He just completely shot, just completely nudged into the back of Kulusevski. Any positives, admin? No, not really. I think this game perfectly demonstrated why I personally believe our biggest weakness this season is left back. Because all of the goals have come from that side. And I think the team selection was wrong from Ten Hag. And for a new signing to look that kind of out of place isn't a good thing. Like, usually new signings come into the side and then they have a good run and then we overhype them a bit and then we see their level. But Ugarte just hasn't. We haven't seen his level yet. Like, look at Mazraoui. He's still performing well. Even in a situation like this, Mazraoui's had a decent game. Whereas Ugarte, who knows what Ugarte's doing. Literally everyone in our back everyone in our back line has a yellow card other than Delict, and Ugarte's got a yellow card. I think Martinez has played fairly well. I think Mazraoui's played fairly well. And that's about it, really. Those are the only two standout performances that I'd say. Højlund and Eriksson warming up. So we could be going for a goal, at least, maybe, to give us some hope, but maybe that's why he was sub at PSG. I never understood the Ugarte signing. I literally never understood why we were signing him. Ugarte is not like particularly good at anything. He's just kind of there. Did he should host parties at Old Trafford for where you boys get Casemiro replacement. Why could we have not like just? I would have preferred us to just spend the extra money on João Neves. I'm not going to lie. Because João Neves is twice the player Ugarte is. Twice the player and character. Like, I mean, Ugarte is supposedly there to bring the fight. What fight has he brought other than just like bulldozing into people? Oh! Who was that? Casemiro almost scores. Casemiro is so close to scoring there. And that's why Casemiro should have started from the beginning, because I mean, like, even though he can defend, he also creates quite a lot as well, and he's a handful on set pieces. Ugarte, what does he bring? What does he bring? In hindsight, Neves better signing. Not in hindsight, mate. There's a reason I did a bloody transfer scout video on Neves and not Ugarte. I mean, when we were linked to him, I just didn't understand it. I didn't want to do a video because I didn't want people to think that I was being negative on on a player. But like, he literally, I don't know what he brings yet. Besides the red card, which was wrongly given, can you tell me the XG? The XG is not looking good, Ilmi. The XG has betrayed us. I mean, Spurs should really be winning, or they're close to winning 3-0 at this point. We haven't even created one XG. The XG is not looking good, Ilmi. Not looking good whatsoever, but welcome back to the stream. Oh. Okay, Rashford to Garnacho. What I want to know is what these forwards are actually working on, because I haven't seen one pattern of play when it comes to us like going forward. Werner skinning Mazza. Okay, Garnacho. It feels like Garnacho's like one-on-one dribbling has like regressed as well. Like he used to just literally run at people, hug the byline, and then carry on. But now he's too hesitant. Honestly, do you think that Ten Hag still needs to be the manager? Please look deep down in your heart. I think oh god, Werner just pacing it. At least we've got players back this time. Oh, Delo's finally learnt his lesson. Can he defend? Oh my god, Delo. Oh my god. If if that pass was more accurate, that player would have been wide open. Okay, so Garte and Rashford off, Hoyland and Ericsson on. Oh, Garnacho wins the corner. I think he could have cut in a bit more there before he took that shot. Do I think that Ten Hag still needs to be the manager? I think that Delo needs to be sold. If I'm being honest, I think Ugarte is going to be a flop, and I think we're going to pay the price for both of those things this season. Okay, Ericsson to take the free kick. We're going to see instant better delivery here now from Ericsson. Just as I say that, it hits the first man. Oh god, Ericsson. Good pressure from Ericsson though to win the ball back. Sven Delo picks it up, goes to Casemiro, to Ericsson. Garnacho fouled, and we win a free kick. Okay. We are putting some degree of pressure on, but we're putting some degree of pressure on, but will it actually result in anything? Let's see. That is one negative to the Ten Hag era as well. Like, we've never felt as though... I mean, we've done it sometimes, but usually it was through Scott McTominay. We've felt like we can come back from a place when we're down. Oh my god, Ericsson's delivery has been terrible since I said that we were going to see better delivery from him. Garnacho long ball. Where's Scott McTominay when you need him? Scott McTominay would come off the bench and score a goal. People were really slagging Scott McTominay off to get Ugarte in. What's Ugarte done for us? Nothing. Why is Delo in the box? Why is Delo in the box? Scott balling out in Italy right now. Yeah, he's loving life. Help the club by sending 10 gag out of Old Trafford. Delo holding off again there on the left-hand side, meaning that Spurs can get a cross in. I think they've realised that if they literally just spam that side, then it's kind of like going up against a dummy in training where you've just got to go around it and then you're going to have an opportunity to either shoot or cross. Help the club by sending Tengag out of Old Trafford. I said it before and we'll say it again. We need a new manager, not this bold, blind manager. 3-0. Oh, God. Okay. Guess I'm just a dead man walking here. Delo keeping Solanke on side. Let's witness it, guys. Let's witness it. Because it always comes from Delo. Free man like Morgan, you lot are finished. Okay, let's have a look. So it comes from a corner, does it? Okay, Spurs corner. And Delo keeps him on side, does he? Let's watch this replay. So we've lost 3-0 to Liverpool and Tottenham now. At home. We're fucking trash. Okay, so the cross comes in. Everyone keeps their shape, but Delo stays in that position. Good job, Delo. You had one job where all you had to do was stay in line with your teammates, and you failed. Well fucking done, Delo. I think you could literally pin almost all 3 goals on Delo. You could. And I will, guys. Don't worry. I will. I will be making a video on Delo. And Man United fans are leaving the ground. And Ten Hag is not looking good right now. Please sell Delo. He was brought in during the Mourinho era. That was almost a decade ago. Please sell Delo. Sell Delo, Ineos. You may think that he's got potential. Sell him, please, for the love of all that's holy. Everyone steps up apart from Delo. If you give someone more than 1 star, I will shout at you. Need January to come ASAP. We need Delo to be sold. Delo does not deserve to wear a United shirt. How old is Delo now? He's 25 years old. Delo is 25 years old and he still doesn't know what offside means. I heard Madrid was interested in Delo. Sell him immediately, please. For the love of God, sell him. I will pay Madrid to take Delo off of us. Mazraoui, good defending. Well done, Mazraoui. You know how to defend. That would have been a pen if it was Delo. Also, Rashford does not know what a goal is. I think Rashford was playing well in the first half, to be fair, or me, but then I think all the attackers kind of just fell off as soon as the red card happened. Mount down with blood on his head. Oh, God. This guy can't catch a break, can he? He literally got headbutted in the back of the head. You still watching this crap, admin? I am indeed, Keith. Unfortunately. Keith, tell me if I'm going crazy or not, because I've been speaking to everyone in stream. All 3 goals you can pin on Delo, can't you? Or you can at least make a case for Delo should have done better on all 3 occasions. Feels like last season all over again. 1000%. Good. Okay, just wanted to see if I wasn't going crazy. It does feel like last season all over again. Lindelof coming up. How is Lindelof still a part of this squad? He was signed a decade ago. He was signed almost a decade ago with Delo. Oh, sell them. Get them out of the squad. Get them out of the team. They're rotten eggs. Even if they've got like the right mentality or whatever, sell them. They're too broken at this point. That first goal was a fudging joke. Delo should have had that covered. Mason Mount injured too from the looks of it. Looks like he's coming off the pitch. I think blood was like squirting from the back of his head. Oh man, that's nasty. That number 7 shirt is cursed, man. And people are going to make jokes about Mount and all of this sort of stuff, but like all of his injuries, they're not on him. It's not like he's doing anything wrong. Like, how's he going to prevent someone headbutting the back of him? That first goal was a fudging joke. Delo should have had that covered. How do you let someone run past you that easy? How can you be a defender and just jog back? Just jog back when you see that someone's just run past like 2-3 of your players. And then the second one comes from that side, and then the third one he's playing them all on side. It's just so bad. Never mind, Ahmed is coming on. Once that red card was given, game was over, admin, unfortunately. I think we still could have yoinked at least a draw. I think we could have yoinked at least a draw against the Spurs side, but when you start the second half 2-0 down after a minute, 2 minutes, because Delo's like storming up the left wing when he's a left back, like what do you expect, really? Casemiro to Delo. Delo just smacks it forward, gives away possession. Cavani and Ronaldo, the last only good 7s. Yep. I wish it could have been different with Mount, though. I wish, like, he could have actually been given an opportunity so when we could say definitively he's shiz, but he just didn't even get a run of games because of the injuries. So, like, Mazza player of the season until now, 100%. 100%. Most consistent player. He's probably been my man of the match today, Mazraoui. I mean, seems like the only one who's kept his head this entire match. I mean, Rashford played well as well, but yeah, nah, his chances were limited. Delict off the boil today as well. Oh, just so many poor performances. Okay, just bear with me, everyone. Okay, I'm back. I just see Hoyland just missed a chance. Not looking forward to Porto and Villa. I'm just not looking forward to the rest of the season, if I'm honest with you. Sorry, guys. I know I was chairman of Happy FC, but I can't go through another season like we went through last season. This is so bad. Well, I got what I came here for. Too bad this will give the KFC fans a bit of chest. In hindsight, should have gone for the flick. The shirtiest game ever. Look at how empty Old Trafford is. Ericsson to Garnacho. All Spurs have to do is defend well now, and they've secured a good result. Oh dear, guys, we didn't play well. We haven't indeed, Albert. The only positive I can see from this game is that video, Manchester United's biggest weakness this season that I created, is aging like fine wine. But I wish I was proven wrong instead. You understood the assignment. Poor day to understand the assignment. Oh wow, Spurs for again. Great save from Onana. Could genuinely be like 6-0 if it wasn't for Onana, by the way. But I still would give Mazraoui player of the match. I think he did everything right. As soon as Spurs scored first, I knew it was a dull day in the making. We just don't have that X factor, do we? When we go a goal down, it kind of feels like the match is over at that point. We don't have that special feeling that, oh, okay, we can come back even if they do score. And dare I say, Scott McTominay leaving may have caused that. De Ligt with a good opportunity there, but can't get the ball on target. Edwin was cooking with that one, cooked up 5 courses, good amount of views as well. Yeah, man. I'm shocked at how many views that got. I mean, I think it's on like 4.2k or something at the moment. But I guess that's always going to be the case. If you get like a prediction right and it's just proven as the season goes on, then I guess people will keep coming back to it. As soon as Spurs scored first, I knew it was a dull day in the making. Scott wasn't good, but he had an X Factor feeling. Someone explain the shit show. The shit show, well, it rhymes with shit show, and it's Diogo Dalot. That's shit show, Mackenzie. He's the star of the shit show. Who scored the third? I don't actually know. I don't know too many of his Spurs players. Remember 2008, Manchester United? If we were a goal or 2 down, you just knew at some point United would have turned on the heat. This team, when they go a goal down, they just go into their nests. Oh, I'm just so tired of seeing Dalot. I'm so tired of seeing Dalot in the starting 11. I'm trying not to hate on the players, but Dalot, man, he really... With that logic, your Eric Ten Hag in videos should have about 10 views because predicting him to do well has aged like milk. Bringing Klopp. Do we just blame every manager at this point? I don't know who to blame anymore. I can blame them. I think what we can blame the manager for is the lineup. What we can't blame the manager for is Dalot. And as far as Ugarte is concerned, he could still prove me wrong and prove us wrong and play fairly well for us in the future. But if he turns out to be a flop, then we've got to blame Ineos as well. Ineos are getting some of the blame. When do we start blaming Eric Ten Hag? I'd say we start blaming Eric Ten Hag when the team gets dominated by teams that are less capable than they are. So the Twente performance, I think we can blame that somewhat on the manager. This performance, individual mistakes, I'm not counting that. If individual players cause a lot of mistakes, then I'm not blaming Ten Hag for that. But if we get outplayed by teams, then I'm going in on Ten Hag. Ugarte will come good, but he's had a shit start, says Nav. We can't always forget the factor of the referee. Yeah, still we've got to remember that. A good point made by Panagiotos Goatis, because realistically, that wasn't a red card from Bruno. I'm sorry, it wasn't. Pretty much everything that could have gone wrong went wrong for United today. Ugarte started very slow. Delo didn't want to defend. The ref sent Fernandes away to the slammer, and yeah, Ten Hag really shouldn't have started Ugarte. He really shouldn't have done it. I get you, but his tactics didn't work today. I don't think his tactics didn't work. I think it was more that he selected the players that aren't capable of actually performing those tactics. So, like, I think had he started Casemiro, like, look at the second half. Casemiro was playing pretty decent, wasn't he? If Casemiro started the game, I think we would have had more of a chance. But good game, lads. We've had to sit through another 3-0 defeat at home. Ugarte has been thrown into a midfield that had an absolute shocking last season. But the problem is, Keith, that like when Eriksen plays in the midfield, we dominate possession. So like Eriksen, Fernandes, and Mainu can actually work together to dominate possession. The only weakness we have is when Eriksen gets overrun. So that's why Ten Hag didn't select Eriksen. But I just can't think of why he wouldn't start Casemiro, because I think Casemiro would have been amped up, ready to come back into the side, and I think we saw that in the second half. I don't think Casemiro really put a foot wrong in the second half. Rip it all up, and this is coming from a ex-Ten Hag inner. GG's, GG. The thing is, the whole problem can't be put on one player. I'd say I'd put 40% of the blame on Ten Hag today. I'd put 10% of the blame on Ugarte, and I would put 50% of the blame on Delo. Can't wait to face you guys. Yes, Ugarte didn't play well, but why is everyone playing shiz? Can we restart the season? Says Suhan. If only. If only there was an option to restart this season. Oh my god. Ugh. How are you blaming Ten Hag? I'm blaming Ten Hag for the starting lineup. I don't think he should have picked Ugarte. I think if we look at Ugarte's previous two performances, against Barnsley, he was mediocre, and that's a League One side. And against Twente, we ended up drawing 1-1, and it was one of our least creative midfield performances throughout the entire season. So I don't think it's a surprise that when he started Ugarte, we couldn't take control of the game. I'm not surprised by that. And he shouldn't have been surprised by that either. He should have played Casemiro, because Eriksen would have got overrun. Ugarte, too fresh. He still hasn't found his legs in the Premier League yet. And I think Casemiro should have started. I mean, Eriksen put 2 shiz crosses in. He did, but at that point, I'm not going to lie, I think the morale was already gone. I think by the time Eriksen came on, the morale for the entire team was at an all-time low. So, yeah. And Eriksen isn't really the player to come on off the bench and just completely change the game, is he? Brother, no other United manager has recorded a worse league record. How can you not blame Ten Hag? I do blame Ten Hag. I blame him 40% for the team selection. But I think if it comes down to the actual result, then it's on Delo. We need to play Ahmad more. I'm surprised Ahmad didn't start today, if I'm being honest with you. Why? I don't know why Ten Hag went with Garnacho on the right rather than Ahmad. That made no sense to me either. Yes, but then you cannot watch that match today and say that the majority of blame is on Ten Hag. No, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying 50% to Delo I'm saying 40% to Ten Hag. And I'm saying 10% to Ugarte. Because I think Ugarte just didn't have a good game. Whether that's his fault or not, he didn't have a good game. Ten Hag chose Ugarte, which was the incorrect choice and set us up already in a losing position. And Delo just solidified that. So then that's why Delo gets the majority of the blame. He wanted long ball and fast wingers, hence their high line. Now it has to be Ahmad in the 10, and Bruno needs to be benched. Well, Bruno's going to miss the next 3 games anyway, so Ahmad's going to get a run there, or Xerxes is. Or he plays Mount there, but I think Mount was injured with the head injury, so looks like Ten Hag's going to be forced to play either Xerxes or Ahmad there. Bruno needs benching. Well, the universe has answered the majority of United fans' prayers by benching Fernandes, so he's got no choice. Come on, we can't just blame Delo like that. He's playing at left back. Like, come on, there's only so much he can do. But if you look at the goals back, Suhan, like it's pretty clear that Delo is responsible for almost all of them. Like his decision making is just poor. Sure, individual games can be on the players, but 3 seasons and this team is moonwalking. Surely some of the Eric Ten Haginners in chat have to wake up and smell the coffee. The problem is, Christian, that like we've seen underperforming players for the past 8 years. So to think that another manager is going to come in and suddenly these underperforming players are going to be really good, it's just not the case. Like, I don't care if we put Hansi Flick in. I don't care if we put Pep Guardiola in. I don't care if we put Klopp in. Delo will still underperform. And Delo will need to be sold, which is why the player needs more time rather than anything else at the moment. That's what I was thinking as well, Christian. First season was good. Second season was horrendous because of injuries. Now his third season, you can half say injuries because the fact that we don't have any left backs available. On paper, this first season did improve, but then results wise, we're not seeing it. So there's no point even saying, but we're improving because without the results, it's a results business. Who cares? Other teams had given us the blueprint to beat Spurs, just bloody counter attack, but these guys played like they are Notts County, and Spurs were City, and then little too late with the passion. I just think it was all right. I think we could have dominated the possession against Spurs had Eriksen started, but I think we would have got overrun. So I think it would have been a lot smarter sitting back, having Casemiro sit deep, and yeah, it does feel like we have regressed. In all honesty, it feels like we're trying to play a different style of football, but we don't actually have the players for that style of football. Like Rashford's a counter-attack player. No, you are right. It's going to take another few years, but Eric Ten Hag was supposed to be that guy. Now you guys need like another 3 transfer windows with someone new at the helm. I think that we are. I think that we are like 3 or 4 transfer windows away from at least being up there. The question is Ten Hag the person to do it? And based on today's performance, I think that Ten Hag is the person. I still think Ten Hag is the person to do it, but I'd have a question mark over him now because I do not see why he started Ugarte. It makes no sense in my mind why he would start Ugarte today when he's put in 2 lackluster performances and he's just been signed. It doesn't make any sense. If it's a meritocracy and all of this sort of stuff, you can't throw a new signee after 2 mediocre performances against a top 6 side. Admin, we need a vid about problems we're having now. Don't worry, man, I'm on it. Sometimes it's better to rip the band-aid rather than to let the wound fester. Who would we bring in instead of Ten Hag then, guys? Obviously, people have mentioned Thomas Tuchel in the chat. They played such a high line and we couldn't even pass the ball. It cannot be only me noticing this. Professional players who couldn't pass before the rain. No tie excuses. I think Casemiro... Well, this is the thing. What's Ugarte good at? What's Mainu good at? What's Fernandes good at? Mainu isn't known for playing balls over the top, is he? He's known for like slick little passes on the ground, sometimes like a cross here and there, but he's not known for balls over the top. Ugarte is not known for balls over the top. Fernandes sometimes is known for balls over the top when he's got time and space and all of this sort of stuff. But why not put Casemiro in if we're coming up against a high line where there's going to be a lot of space in behind? And Casemiro knows how to play balls over the top. The balance to the side is non-existent with Ugarte. I think he's a flop signing. I think he was the wrong side. Nothing on the player, because maybe in a different system he'd play well. I don't think Ugarte is going to play well for United. I do not think Ugarte is going to play well for United. And I think it's a waste of money, and we should have just saved up more for João Neves. Passing was horrendous. I'm not going to speak with too much chess, but look what a new manager with a clear philosophy and smart recruitment has done for us. Has to be Zidane, no one else. Tuchel, realistically, Zidane won't manage in England, he said. Mainu is like a roaming playmaker, get the ball deep and dribble with it. Good question. What is Fernandes good at? Pens, a 1 in 100 scream every once in a while. Was a mistake to give him that new contract? I still think Fernandes is good. I think he was unlucky today to get that red card. So far this season, he's picked up 3 assists. But I feel like we've been very predictable and very lackluster this season. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do player ratings for this match because, I mean, everyone was trash really, other than Mazraoui, Rashford, and Onana would maybe get an above average score, but honestly, Don Carlo, Klopp, and Flick can maybe only be the managers to be somewhat successful, and it pains to say Klopp, but I think no one else can. Klopp is definitely not going to join United, so we can get that one out of the space. But the problem with Carlo Ancelotti is I feel as though he needs an already established team to really show how good he can be, and we're not an established team yet. I think maybe if Ten Hag survives this season, he would be the person to bring in next when we've already got a formed squad and all of this sort of stuff. But right now, we don't have that. So, yeah. Flick would be good as well, but he's obviously occupied. Do a quick one right now, just read it. That's a 1 minute video. Just give everyone except Mazza and Onana a 1. I think we've really missed a big opportunity with Flick. Frankfurt's coach is really promising. Could we give Xabi Alonso £1 billion and he'd come to United? Maybe? Xabi, will you come? If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. I will go live to do player ratings because gotta keep the grind up. But yeah, I'll be live in about 5-10 minutes to do player ratings. If not, I will be doing it. I would love Alonso. Xavi would be a steal, or a new Juve one. Juventus. We will ruin Xabi Alonso as well. Please, let's not go around ruining everything we see. Gareth Southgate, anyone? Gareth Southgate's looking for a new job. Why don't we give Gareth a go? If Southgate comes, I'll stop watching United. I feel like that's half of a fan base. Everyone just... The 40 million people that follow United on Instagram, just 20 million disappear as soon as Southgate's made manager. Please get Southgate or Butter. How long's it been since we've seen a win for United? When's the last time we won? It feels like it's been a while. Was it Barnsley? Have we not won a game since Barnsley? Oh my god, it actually is. We haven't won a game for like 3 weeks. And we've got Porto up next on the Thursday. Sweet Jesus. Barnsley, when everyone thought we beat Barcelona. Gotta eat dinner. Let's hope it's better next week. Cool, lads. Gonna end the stream here. Everyone needs to eat dinner. Everyone needs to forget what we've just witnessed. But I will be going live in about 5 minutes to do the player ratings. So hopefully see you there. But thank you all for tuning in. And let's hope it gets better from here. Godspeed.